Welcome to the Golden Hour, a content series from us here at the Horizon League. On this week's episode, join us as we hear from some of our athletic directors as they share more information about their life in the league.
Joined by Joylynn Brown from Wright State, Chris King from Robert Morris, and Ron Strollo from Youngstown State. And ladies first, Joylynn, we'll start with you. The role that being in Dayton, in a wonderful college sports community, what role does that play for your student athletes getting to experience Southwest Ohio and being in Dayton?
Well, one thing I like about Dayton, there's a lot going on all the time. So you can go downtown, you can stay out where we are in the suburban areas. Right in our backyard, or maybe we're in their backyard, is Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. So we're always looking to collaborate with them on projects. And they have the Air Force Marathon every year, which is a huge event. We partner with them and have the 5K on our campus. Our student athletes get experience with that, volunteering. But I would say the city itself, there really is something for everyone. If you are into the arts or entertainment or sports, we've got it all.
Ron, what is the impact that Youngstown as a community makes on the experience for your Youngstown State Penguins?
Yeah, I really think that our city has become more and more of a college town, and I think our kids have felt that, and whether that's through the support that our community has given to our student athletes, or just the experiences they get to have in our downtown area and all the different festivals and opportunities for entertainment.
Obviously, Chris, in your case, still relatively new in terms of your membership of being in the Horizon League. So what is the effect of being in the Pittsburgh area, and maybe even some student athletes that were recruited for a previous conference? What has that experience been like for them and for athletes coming into the Pittsburgh area to see Robert Morris for the first time?
Yeah, Robert Morris is a suburb of Pittsburgh. It's out closer towards the international airport. And so we're pretty fortunate, because, again, we have a traditional college campus, but we're literally 18 minutes away from downtown Pittsburgh. And, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers and Penguins and Pirates and Riverhounds with the USL and Pittsburgh Marathon. And so it's a sports town. And I think a lot of our athletes, they come there because they want to be, part of a major city. And again, the convenience of a college campus at the same time.
All right, Ron, let's talk about what your athletes are doing to give back. Again, we ask a lot of student athletes. We'll say, hey, we want you to win. We want you to win in the classroom. And now we're asking you to win in the community as well. What are your Penguins doing to give back in Northeast Ohio?
And you're right. They're just so busy, and each of our teams kind of takes on a different initiative. And a lot of our kids are involved with the Goodwill organization in town. And, our Goodwill organization has really been involved with, feeding the hungry, driving food around, packaging up food, and also being involved with a lot of the local K through 12 schools and trying to engage and help tutoring and things like that.
Chris, what are the Colonials doing in the community in southwestern Pennsylvania and greater Pittsburgh these days?
Well, we have a mantra. It's unite as a campus, unite as a community, and unite on game day. And so, a big part of our personal development, our professional development of our athletes is really kind of pushing the community service aspect of it. And so, we team up with a lot of organizations, student organizations on campus. So there is that collaboration amongst the athletes and the student body with a number of different community service, both on campus and in the community in Moon Township. But also, again, I think echo what Ron says, each one of our teams kind of has their own sport-specific community service activity that they do, whether it's our football or our hockey or any of our Horizon League teams. They're out in the community and they're doing what's good, and hopefully they're getting great learning experiences from it.
And Joylynn, you can kind of tell what's coming. What are the Raiders doing off campus these days?
Well, probably my favorite story from this year, we work with Team Impact heavily. So every team will have a young student on their team. We do a signing day for them. So it's a kid who has a medical condition. They aren't able to participate really in sports. And so this year, our men's soccer team really took in the young man into their team and into their locker room after a huge win. They're all in there dancing, and he's in there dancing with them. And then I had someone who was not even related to the university send me a photo, and he said, "Are these your soccer players?" And it was that young man's wheelchair basketball game. 6 of our soccer players were there front row cheering for him. And that just made me so proud. So those are the things that we know we have them do a lot of things, but they love it, and they're making an impact as much on them as the young people they're working with.
Chris, when it comes to what's new on the Robert Morris campus these days, whether it's athletics or not, what's new and changing at RMU?
Well, I mean, I think we have a lot of building projects going on campus, as well as a number of athletics projects we just finished up this past summer. Whether it was with our football stadium, again, we did a lot of locker room renovations for our basketball programs, as well as doing probably a multitude of graphics and branding projects within our practice gym, within the UPMC Event Center. So we probably put about 2 years worth of renovations into a year, and my staff is looking forward to hopefully only having 1 or 2 projects this upcoming year and taking a little break. So again, we're fortunate to have had a lot of really good donors and community support over the last couple of years.
Joylynn, what's happening on the Wright State campus, again, whether it's athletics or not, that is creating something new, something different on campus?
A project that I'm really excited about is we are redoing our turf on our soccer field. So our men's and women's soccer will benefit greatly from that. But as part of that project, we are also redoing an intramural kind of multi-use field that's also used by our club football team. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's impacting students as well as student athletes. So we're really excited to get that project underway.
And Ron, what's new at YSU these days?
So we're doing some renovations to Bigley Center, which is our basketball arena, new seats, new video boards, and that kind of stuff. And we're replacing the turf in our indoor facility. So, on the athletic side, we've got a lot going on here this summer. And campus-wide, and really for our city, it's been a multi-year project of redoing streets and roadways, and that project's now downtown and disrupting a lot of business, but we're hoping once that's done, it's going to really do a lot of things for the businesses down there and all the entertainment down there.
And hopefully, for most campus communities, I mean, you accelerate that in the summer when there's less foot traffic
exactly.
around as well.
I just want to know, Ron, with us being an hour apart,
right.
You guys are big bucks down there in Youngstown, spending all this money on this basketball arena. Did you put in a visiting AD suite yet?
Not yet. We're working on that. It's for Chris. It's the McDonald's across the street. So.
I can tell you, Joylynn seemed concerned about that visiting AD suite as well.
That's right.
Final thing before we let you guys get out of here and enjoy the rest of your day. If you're going to be working in and around the Horizon League, you're going to spend a lot of time in Indianapolis, whether it's for the basketball championships, whether it's for league meetings like this. So, Joylynn, we'll start with you. Favorite part about visiting the Circle City?
The restaurants.
Yeah.
St. Elmo, shrimp cocktail, all of those things. I also think the entertainment here is great. We've been lucky enough to come when there were a concert or two I wanted to see, so we were able to put that into the visit, and it's just a great city.
As we're recording this, Stevie Nicks is playing tonight. So hopefully there's some
she's
time
in this hotel, we've heard.
That's carved out for you here as part of your experience here. Ron, what about you?
I'm going to double up on that. I'm always impressed with Indianapolis and just the amount of hotel space and the amount of quality restaurants down here. I snuck in last night and had a dinner with a booster at Hyde Park, and so some great places to eat and entertain folks.
And Chris, you get the final word. Best part about coming to Indy as well.
I'm going to probably triple that. There's just some fantastic restaurants. And what I like about Indy the most, it's such a walkable city.
Yeah.
Particularly whenever you have NCAA championships here, it's really convenient to be able to walk around. And many cities, even Pittsburgh included, can be a little bit of a drain whenever you're trying to park and or walk around. In Indianapolis, they've done such a great job with the infrastructure here downtown. Well,
guys, thanks for the nice words about the Circle City, and thanks for your time today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Are you hungry? Cluster Truck is Indy's go-to delivery and pickup kitchen. With always free delivery and over 100 menu items, there is something to satisfy everyone's craving. Hand-stretched pizzas, pad thai, tacos, salads, wraps, burritos, and more delivered directly to your curb. Delivering to Fountain Square, downtown Indy, Carmel, Castleton, Broad Ripple, Fishers, and more. Use code HLRadio at checkout to receive $5 off your next order of $20 or more. Order now at clustertruck.com.